All right, hello everybody. My name is Brian Knight. Let me introduce to you today our guest. He is one half of the FAC 14 main event that is to take place on May 20th, live on UFC Fight Pass. Josh Streacker, how are you today?
Fantastic, Brian. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
For sure. So before we get into your main event spot, I did want to say congratulations on your win at LFA 123. That makes 2 in a row for you now. So considering that was kind of a hometown fight, how did it feel fighting in front of everybody, picking up that win?
Oh, it's the best. I was a underdog. Like at one point I was plus 300 and like people, I think, put some respect on my name, especially with that being in my hometown. I had a lot of people there. I had a lot of people rooting me on. But in the end, you know, it's always funny. Sometimes I get this question, like, how does it feel fighting in your hometown? How do you feel fighting in your hometown? You know, there's only one person that walks in that cage, and it's cool to have the people behind you and whatnot. But when you're in there, you have to be composed, you have to be ready, and you have to kind of shut out the noise. You know, I fought in booing stadiums before. I fought in my hometown where they're booing for or cheering for me. But in the end, it's me versus the other opponent, and I had a tough one last time, and this time at FAC, I'm not going to point at him and lose the opportunity to finish in the first.
Absolutely. Well, I don't think there was any booing fans out there at LFA. I think everybody really loved you there. But anyways, as we kind of look towards this upcoming fight now, your opponent, Dakota Bush, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I could be, was scheduled initially to face somebody else. Was that true? And if it is, kind of how did you land this fight?
Yeah, so they actually reached out to me in March, and we had plans to fight for LFA once again, and it kind of, you know, just didn't work at the time. Loved the organization, but I really want to get this party started. I want to fight. I'm working my tail off over here at Jackson Wink. And, you know, I told my manager, hey, keep your eyes open. Like if we get something end of May, even middle of May, I'll be ready to go. I don't put on too much weight during the off season. I stay consistent. And so for this fight, like I've got 4 weeks notice basically, but it's been 8 weeks, you know, real talk.
For sure. So considering your opponent, Dakota Bush, fought in the UFC, has 2 fights there, biggest MMA organization in the world. And you kind of just talked about it a little bit. How prepared do you feel coming into this fight? What does your training camp kind of look like at Jackson Wink?
Yeah, so we have a bunch of good talent over here. You know, not as many big names as maybe we always call it the generations, right? First gen was the GSPs of the world. Second gen was I'm drawing a blank. I mean, Diego Sanchez melts into there, the Diego Brandaus, like all those crew. And then, so we're the third generation, you know. We may not have that many big names, but we're all super talented. I mean, if you roll with one dude and you're like, you're kind of, you know, not good at something, right? Striking, maybe you watch some shadow box or something. They're amazing at wrestling, you know, vice versa. They stink at wrestling a little bit, or they're not that good. They're amazing striker, you know, like everybody is good somewhere. And then the people that take it to the next step are the people that are good everywhere, and maybe specialize in one area. And that's kind of where I'm at now in my career. I've been here about 3 years, and we've like fixed some of the areas that I needed to work on, my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu. I dove into those hard after my LFA loss at 170. I dove into those things hard during COVID and during like these 2 years. And I'm a brand new fighter. I'm a changed fighter. As most of you saw, the only reason why I almost knocked out this amazing striker from Brazil is because I took him down and then he went to all fours and then I punched him in the face. You know, the people that make it to the top of this career are good everywhere and specialize in one area, but good everywhere. That's the key. And so I've been working every avenue to finish this fight come May 20th.
For sure. So kind of considering styles, stuff like that, have you taken a look, I would assume anyways, at some, fight footage of your opponent stylistically? Are you seeing the fight in any area, grappling, striking, or just wherever it goes, you're going to be comfortable there?
So I think the key for this fight is for me to dictate. If I dictate, I think I can break them. I mean, we've watched plenty of film. I'm with the wizard, Greg Jackson. We watch the film. He breaks it down. We go over techniques that we need to utilize in this fight. And then I have a great crew around me, like the Six Gun Gibson of the world, the Winklejohn of the world, the Joey Villasenor, our jiu-jitsu guy, Andrew Tennyson, and then all of my teammates and stuff. I've got a good crew around me, and it's good. As long as I do me and I don't get too worried about what he does, I'm gonna come out victorious. I think that's one of the keys of any time that I fight. If I dictate the pace and I don't let them dictate the pace, then I win.
For sure. I do want to I don't want to talk past this fight, but I do think great athletes, great competitors, fighters, champions, kind of look towards the future, right? They're going to set a goal for themselves. They're going to want to do XYZ by blank. And I did make note of an interview that you were in prior to your LFA 123 fight. You did say you want to pick up 4 wins in the 155-pound division prior to the year ending. So obviously you notched that first one at LFA 123, looking to pick up the second one here at FAC 14. My question to you now is, does promotion matter? Are you going to be looking to continue at FAC? Are you looking to go to Bellator? You have a couple wins there already. Is LFA still in the picture? Does that really matter to you at all?
The cool thing is that that'll all work itself out as long as I keep winning. I do foresee myself being on a big show. It doesn't matter what big show. I love the lights. Like when I was at Bellator, those lights just gave me so much energy. The bigger stadium, the better reputation, the promotion, the way it's run, those are lights that get me super excited and stuff. But honestly, since I don't know, once you get past some regional promotions and you move towards more nationwide promotions, they're all great promotions. So I loved every opportunity that I've had in the past, and I'm excited for what the future holds because I know it's some big things. Like you said, I got goals and I'm going to hit all of them, specifically that 4-0 at 155 goal. I'm going to smash that and do some work,
For sure. Well, I didn't want to take too much of your time today, sir. So thanks so much. We're going to wrap it up here. Did you want to shout out yourself on social media? Let your fans know where to kind of find you. Did you want to shout out training partners, sponsors, anything like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I got a bunch of them. It's not just one person that does it. It's a whole team. I mean, there's so much leading up to the fight that requires good teammates. The Steve Garcias of the world, the Isaiah Hokic of the world, the Donald Lipscomb of the world, all my coaches, Wink, Joey, Six Gun, Greg, Andrew, the list goes on. And then my recovery sponsors, US Cryotherapy out here. I got so many. Actually, chiropractic. I'm a big believer in chiropractic therapy. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm blessed. And follow me on my socials at JStreaker, STREACKER. We're not running naked. We got a C in the last name. So, but yeah, hit me up, guys. I'm always blasting stuff. Drink HRW, try out their hydrogen supplement, man. The list goes on. And I got a bunch of good people behind me and people that I believe in just as much as they believe in me.
For sure. Well, let me shout you out one more time. Josh Streacker will be main eventing FAC 14 on May 20th, live on UFC Fight Pass. Thanks so much, Josh, for taking some time today. Good luck in your fight.
No, thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
For sure.